Hey guys, we're going to do the 90-90, which is a functional range conditioning exercise. It's to open up range in your hips, both in external rotation and internal rotation. I'm going to show you how to do both today. What we're going to do is we're going to be doing basically a 2-minute stretch with 2 contractions. You're going to do that both for the external and the internal. The real benefit here is where you actually repeat that and do it a few times to keep opening up range. So what we're going to do is set up first. You're going to be in this 90-90 position, which is 90 degrees at the hip coming out, 90 degrees at the knee. So you have to make sure you're right in that 90 there, and then you're right in that 90 on the back. Here, same thing at the hip as well as the knee. If you're off that, you won't be getting that hip capsule, which is what we're aiming for here. With the external one, which is your leg open like this, what we're going to do is we're going to get you to focus on actually staying tall as high as you can. Your sternum is going to be coming over top of your knee, also known as your chest coming over. And you can use your hands, you can post as much as you need to. We're coming forward, finding our end range where we feel this stretch through the bum and the glute in the back of the side of this leg here. And find your end range, whatever your stretch range is. So we're going to find that, and then we're going to hang out there. My range currently is limited because of belly, but you can go all the way down, but don't bend through your spine. Try and stay tall, so it's really just true hip range, okay? We're going to find that range, and then you're going to hang out there for 2 minutes. I said it, yep, 2 whole minutes at least. You can do longer, but 2 minutes. Put a timer on your phone and do it for 2 minutes. If you don't do it for 2 minutes, you are not going to get those tissue to change. You need those fibers to let go. So 2-minute stretch. So we hold this 2-minute stretch and we hang out here for that full 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, what we're going to do, and all of the time we're always doing our work here at this end range of motion, we're going to now do 2 contractions after the 2-minute stretch at this end range. So this end range, we're holding for 2 minutes. Now we're going to do a contraction where I'm going to contract all the tissue on the underside that is being lengthened. So I'm going to push that into the ground. So I'm pushing my foot, my knee, everything into the ground. You can see it wants to push me out, but I want you to fight that. Stay exactly where you are. And we're going to push down, and we're actually going to hold that position. You should feel more stretch through the bum and through the actual glutes through there, right? We hold that for 20 seconds, as much as you can. Start with 20, 30% contraction, ramp it up. You can get up to 40, 50, and even up to 80 to 100, depending on what your body can handle. Listen to your body here. Your second contraction is going to be the shortened tissue, which is the tissue on the inside here. And what I want you to do is think about lifting your foot up, right? We're not actually going to lift it up. We're going to just actually lift those toes, pull towards your body and your belly towards. That's your second contraction. So I'm actually holding here. I feel more stretch through the bum, and I'm actually contracting these two towards each other, closing that angle. After 20 seconds, we now open up new range. So we're actually going to find that we can go further, and we can hang out further down here, right? So what I want you to do then is you open up 10, 15 degrees of range, find your new end range, and you do another 2 minutes, 20, 20, right? We're going to do the back range. So this 90-90, same premise. 2-minute stretch, 2 contractions. Our first is finding this end range. We're reaching towards this hip. We're trying to bring our bum back towards the ground here, and we're holding that end range. Whatever it is, you may feel cramp on the inside here, on the side of your hip. That's completely normal. Hold that for 2 minutes. Then we do our first contraction. So our first contraction is we're going to push our knee. So I'm going to contract my whole knee, all the tissue on the underside, into the ground. So I'm pushing down, again, staying where I am. I'm not coming out of this stretch. We're holding it for 20 seconds, as much as we can, engaging, contracting. You can get your whole body into it, kind of radiate through your whole body. After 20 seconds, we're going to contract and do the opposite tissue. So I'm going to be lifting this foot, trying to bring it towards, and my belly sideways towards, trying to flex that hip. Hold that for 20 seconds. after your 2 minutes and your 20-20, we open up new range, work there. We have to do this stretch for at least 2 times. Benefit, honestly, do it for a set of 3. So 3 times, I want you to do this actual stretch. 2 minutes, 20-20, 2 minutes at the new range, 20-20, 2 minutes at the new range, 20-20. Then we repeat this exercise for the other side. So we get back into our 90-90 on the other side, do the external here, do the internal here. If you only have an issue with one of the two, then only work one of the two, okay? That's your 90-90 stretch, which is a functional range conditioning